brought to you by the biggest real-time strategy game on a fully persistent MMO galaxy, Novus Eterno. Play against thousands of other players in an endless universe of galaxies where your strategic decisions have real consequences. You can help back Novus Eterno on Kickstarter or learn more at novuseterno.com.
What's up, guys? I'm Ashley Jenkins, and Microsoft has announced the Xbox One passed the 3 million unit landmark at the end of December across the 13 launch regions where the console is currently available. Microsoft's Yusuf Mehdi has expressed his appreciation of support for the console, saying, "It's been incredible to see Xbox One selling at a record-setting pace for Xbox, and we were honored to see Xbox One become the fastest-selling console in the US during our launch month in November." The console sold 1 million units in its first 24 hours on shelves and passed 2 million in its first 18 days, setting a record for Microsoft. Sony has not yet announced their final 2013 numbers for PlayStation 4, though some charts have their console ahead of Xbox One by as many as 1 million units. Sony's last official sales announcement came on December 3rd, when their next-gen console passed 2.1 million units. As part of Microsoft's newest sales announcement, they also alluded to their strong games lineup for 2014, calling out Titanfall, Watch Dogs, Project Spark, Sunset Overdrive, The Division, The Witcher 3, Destiny, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, and The Elder Scrolls Online. And Halo fans were understandably upset to see the 5th core entry in that series excluded, believing it to indicate the game had slipped to 2015. Not so, it turns out. Rob Stempsey, senior PR manager for the Halo franchise, explains that the reason the game wasn't included in the list is simply that the final name hasn't been announced. Rest assured, your next Halo journey will begin in 2014, he clarifies. Master Chief's 5th adventure was announced at E3 last year and is still vague on the details, though we do know it will run at 60 frames per second, feature dedicated multiplayer servers, and is being helmed by Timothy Longo, whose previous works include last year's Tomb Raider and Star Wars Republic Commando. Another game missing from the list of 2014 titles is the recently trademarked Thrown Together. The trademark for game software was discovered last week, leading to speculation that Microsoft was making good on its commitment to create new IP to support Xbox One. And while they may very well be doing that, Thrown Together isn't part of that commitment after all. It turns out the trademark is for a free-to-play puzzle game for Windows 8.1, which challenges you to place blocks and build castles for your royal clients with the help of a dragon assistant named Fidget. The game is available now in the Windows Store, and it remains to be seen whether it will follow in the footsteps of Halo Spartan Assault and make the eventual jump to console. Next up, CES is underway in Las Vegas, and with it comes new details about Valve's hardware partnerships for this year's SteamOS invasion of the living room. Their keynote will take place later tonight, so expect more details tomorrow, but we do know that their known list of partners has expanded beyond the previously announced iBuyPower, Digital Storm, and CyberPower PC to include big-name manufacturers Alienware, Falcon Northwest, Origin PC, Gigabyte, Material.net, WebHowlen, Alternate, Next, Zotac, and Scan Computers. Of the known offerings, the high-end Steam machine from Digital Storm that was teased last year is the Bolt 2, which dual boots Windows and SteamOS, and has a liquid cooling system with multiple configuration options starting at $1,899, with options for an NVIDIA GeForce GTX Titan graphics card and up to 700-watt power supply. Shocked by the price, Digital Storm admits they're targeting the higher end of the PC market for gamers who want to be able to tackle any game in 4K. "We are not looking to compete with console pricing," says company rep Rajiv Kurupu. On the slightly more affordable end, CyberPower PC has 2 machines planned for release in the back half of the year, one starting at $499 and another for $699. Both will have 500GB hard drives, 8GB of DDR3 RAM, and MITx motherboards with support for Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and USB 3. The cheaper version will offer a 3.9 GHz AMD A6400K processor and a 2 GB AMD Radeon R9 270 graphics card, while the more expensive version will come with a 3.5 GHz Intel Core i3 4330 processor and a 2 GB NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760 graphics card. Both versions will have additional customization options, though depending on what you choose, that may bump the price up a little bit. We'll keep you posted when additional partner hardware configurations are announced. Finally, ZeniMax Online Studios has revealed that every player has the chance to become the Emperor of Citadel in their upcoming MMO, Elder Scrolls Online. But it won't be a cakewalk. Becoming the head honcho of all the land will require wading into PvP and coming out on top. A lot. By killing other players, healing allies, and taking control of keeps, you'll earn alliance points. and every keep you conquer grants your alliance bonuses as well as expanding its territory. When the alliance with the most points controls all the keeps around the Imperial City, the alliance member with the most points takes the crown, unlocking a new skill line that they'll keep even after someone else boots them from the throne. Game director Paul Sage is excited by the possibilities this presents for players, saying, "It won't be easy to become Emperor, but we think people will be glad they worked for it." And that's the news today. What kind of hardware do you want to see in your dream Steam machine, or are the offerings so far a bit rich for your blood? Let us know in the comments below. Then join us on RoosterTeeth.com later this week as we record a new episode of our gaming podcast, The Patch.